Hey everybody. I want the speaker to be in my ears. There we go. No echo cancellation, thank you. No automatically adjust mic volume, thank you very much. One more little message to send and then I'll be right with you for Get Your Pets. And I'm going to make a little adjustment. Can you hear me okay, everyone in the world? Everyone in the world, can you hear me okay? Everybody. Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. Can you hear me? Good. And we'll just do... Get rid of this banner. And make this one... Make this one scroll. There we go. Make it scroll. Why doesn't it scroll? I want it to scroll. Make it scroll. There we go. Hey everybody, welcome to Get Your Pets. My name is John Hodgman. This is Get Your Pets, the now weekly afternoon talk show in which I, John Hodgman, person who used to actually be on television, real television, for almost a decade, now stays at home and talks on the internet, interviewing people and their cats and their dogs and their other pets. If you have a pet and you'd like to join the conversation, what happened to my banner? Is that I'll show this banner. I want you to show the banner. If you have a pet and you'd like to join the conversation, just do what this thing on the bottom of the screen is telling you to do. Go to bit.ly/getpets511, because today is May 11th, 2022. bit.ly/getpets511. Do it on a Safari browser if you're on iOS. Do it on a Chrome browser if you're on Android. Figure out how to switch the camera around so you can aim it on your pet, and then we'll have a nice little conversation. For now, the conversation is petless. petless. Oh, there we go. Here they come now. People are popping into that waiting room. Thanks for popping into the waiting room. Andy and Sadie, hello. Welcome to Get Your Pets. My name is John Hodgman. This is your pet Sadie, or is this your pet Andy? And you're Sadie.
Hi, John.
Hi, can you hear me?
This is my pet Sadie.
Yeah.
She's a very lazy pig.
I think she's not lazy at all. I think she's obviously very intent on being an extremely good dog, standing extremely still because she knows she's on fake television.
No, I can't hear you anymore.
Oh, you can't hear me anymore? Am I muted?
Oh, no. Here we go. 1 second.
All right, 1 second.
There we go. I can hear you now. I had to turn off the stream because I was getting an echo, and I fixed it all up.
Yeah, sometimes we do the echo on purpose and just go wild with it. I
Anyway,
would not say that Sadie is not lazy. Sadie is standing at attention, staying on brand, being on TV. It's fantastic.
She doesn't ever seem to see what's on a screen. Like, she's never once responded to, a cat on a television screen or anything like that. She doesn't seem to even acknowledge that screens exist, which I think is a much healthier way to live. She's got a very good ethos.
Imagine if I had lived my life never having seen a screen.
I know. It would be
I would say that I would have. There is a lot that I would have lost. Wim Wenders' Wings of Desire. Cheers. I liked Cheers. Broadcast news. Still like it.
Perhaps most of your career, maybe. Not the writing stuff, I guess.
I wouldn't have been able to do my career without having seen a screen because all of my ideas I stole from television, movies anyway, and books to some degree.
Don't we all?
But on balance, I wonder whether Sadie, stay still.
I leaned on her. She got mad.
I wonder whether my life would have been better if I were unable to see screens. If I were screen blind and only saw dogs in real life instead of on screens. Let me ask you a question, Andy. It's Andy, right? You're not Andy. Sadie. Sadie is the dog.
Nope. I'm Andy.
I was working here in my office earlier. My window, which is in that direction because the light comes in this way because I know how to find my light. Used to be on TV. There faces a courtyard down there, and there's a woman playing a game of ball with her dog. That seems like having a dog is a lot of fun. Yes or no?
Oh, I love having a dog. Absolutely. I agree.
Yeah. Where do you and Sadie live?
We live in Baltimore, Maryland.
Baltimore, Maryland. That's where Jean Grey lives currently.
It is indeed where Jean Grey lives.
Oh, you know that? Okay, good. Then maybe it's a known quantity. Do you run into her around town?
I have not run into her around town, but
Are you a Baltimore native?
No, I've been here for 14 years though, so quite a while. I call it home.
The city that reads, the charm city.
Yeah, our benches say the greatest city in America, which I think is not that ambitious. You know what? Tongue in cheek.
But Baltimore knows no one from outside of Baltimore is ever going to come into town to see those benches and call them on it, so they might as well call.
Well, the best part is all the benches are predictably completely derelict and falling apart, and just destroyed, and that they say the greatest city in America on them.
I love that. I love that city.
I want to be at a city council meeting where they're like trying to come up with the new slogan, and they're like, "What about the greatest city in America?" And everyone goes, "Yeah. What about that? Let's just speak it into existence."
It's also known as Audacity Town. Audacity Town, USA. What does Sadie like to get up to down there in Baltimore? Go eat some crabs, eat some scrapple. What?
She likes to nap. Eat.
Yeah.
She doesn't like to play.
No, she doesn't like to go out and play ball.
She's never once fetched anything in her entire life. You throw a thing and she's like, "Well, why'd you do that? That's awfully silly of you."
Yeah. I mean, I was just say, like, looking at her now,
monkey.
You call her lazy. I just call her remarkably calm.
Yeah, she's actually very calm unless there's a delivery truck in the vicinity. And then she goes stereotypically ape. Can I swear? Can we swear?
Ape feces.
She goes stereotypically ape feces
right.
If a delivery truck were to pass by her home.
Right. Excuse me. Oh, I see. Sorry, I'm just getting a message here. I'm getting a message that Greg and Ruffles and Toby are back in the chat, and now here they are on the screen.
Oh,
hey, John.
Ruffles.
Hi,
Toby.
Greg.
Hey.
Andy and Sadie.
Hi, Greg.
And,
hey there. Hi, Andy. Hi, Sadie.
And that was, which pet was that?
That was Ruffle. Oh, sorry. That was Ruffles.
That was Ruffles. Ruffles, come here.
And then
meet Sadie.
say hi, buddy.
Now, if Ruffles were my dog, I would have a nickname, and that nickname would be Scruffles.
Yeah, we call him Troubles sometimes because he's very anxious. He's very troubled.
It seems like it's fun to have a dog. I've just never been able to bite the trigger or whatever and get one. Never been able to bite the trigger. When did you get your dog, Andy?
We've had Sadie for about 6 years now, and I'm kind of maybe like you, John, in that I couldn't pull the trigger on getting a dog either. I was like, it's so much responsibility, so much money, and my wife, who is much less, fraught and has a more normal brain, was like, no, we're gonna do it. It's gonna be fun. And then we got it, and I was like, yeah, this is fun. Thank you for doing this, even though I'd wanted a dog my entire adult life, and I just never, I was always like, oh, but what if something bad happens? And she was like, just do it, dummy.
You can't live your life thinking, what if something bad happens? Because guess what? Bad things are going to happen. We learned that.
Yeah, they continue to happen, whether I think about them or not.
Okay, everybody, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. Andy, Greg, we're going to have to come back to you.
Yeah,
because
no worries.
I'm receiving an emergency transmission from Pittsburgh. We'll come back to you in a moment. I just noticed that Danny's holding a snake.
No, it's Millipedes.
Oh, never mind. I thought it was a cool snake, but instead it's scary millipedes. All right, I'll master my fears.
Hi.
Wait 1 second. Whoa-wee.
They're usually asleep during the day, so one of them is still asleep in my hand.
I saw you in the waiting room, and I thought, why is Danny holding that weird sacred stone in her palm?
A live sacred stone.
That's a live millipede?
Yeah.
Yeah, the chat is filling up with people just saying one word, no.
Oh, they're so gentle.
Tell me about having millipedes. How long have you had them? What do they offer in terms of entertainment value?
Well, look, isn't that entertaining? Look at it go. I only got these. I have 9 of them in this tank, and I only got them.
Wait a minute. When did you get them?
Like a couple months ago. Oh, the other one's on the move now.
Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, because I thought I was pretty well briefed on your portfolio of pets.
Yeah.
You have a rabbit named Eddie. You have a turtle named Haydn. You have 10,000 hissing Madagascar cockroaches.
Yeah.
And then you formerly owned 2 quails.
Yeah.
But now you have 9 millipedes to boot.
Yes. I used to have millipedes back. Remember last time I was telling you about how I used to volunteer at the bug zoo? At the Carnegie Museum.
That's right. Because you traded those Australian stick bugs for those quails.
Yeah.
Right.
So I got millipedes from there too, giant African black millipedes, which are enormous.
Yeah, I've seen those before. Boy, oh boy, are they
They're
nightmare
really
fuel.
Cool. They're such calming, fun pets. And I missed them, so I wanted to get more, but they're really expensive apparently. These guys were a little cheaper, but still very cool.
What do they snack on?
Leaves. And they snack on, I put some deer bones in there for calcium, and just chunks of wood. They like veggies and fruits.
And they're mostly nocturnal? They sleep during the day?
Yeah, I need to switch my camera. They're like heading
switch
to
it
my
to armpit camera.
How do I switch my camera?
I don't know, but I'm afraid that you're going to be devoured.
They're making their way towards my pit. I need to use my other hand.
Yeah. They like veggies. They like armpit hair.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I can't think of a more Lovecraftian fate than being devoured by a millipede through the armpit.
It's happening. They won't eat me. Their jaws are too weak and little to bite.
Do they make any noise?
No.
No, they make no noise whatsoever?
If you're super quiet when they're munching on leaves, you can hear them munching. But
Can you hear their little legs clicking?
Yeah, if you're really quiet, you can hear them slowly skittering on the leaves.
They are biologically dimorphic in the sense that one is small and green and one is large and I'd like to say sort of lymph colored, just to keep it in the realm of body horror. What's the difference between these two millipedes, and do they have names?
They don't have names yet. So, I'm really having the bend. That one is a Texas Gold millipede, and that one is a Purple Ivory millipede.
Texas Gold is almost stereotypically big because it's Texan.
Uh-huh.
And it's full of itself. It's gold. And then Purple Ivory?
Yeah.
Let's spend some time on Purple Ivory there.
Okay. I've got my arm bent in a
It's really
comfy way.
Don't you have an assistant who can help you reposition these millipedes?
No, Eddie's asleep.
Oh, Eddie. Wow, look at those little legs go.
Can't get
This is some Shai Hulud type stuff here. Boy, oh boy. Purple Ivory, did you say?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look, they're meeting each other now. Oh, no, they don't want to see each other. Texas Gold is like, no way.
Back to the armpit.
Back to the ranch. Back to the pit hair ranch. Purple Ivory, very delicate looking and very beautiful, I have to say.
They are beautiful and they are very delicate.
No, just
fragile.
the Purple Ivory one. Texas Gold is
okay.
Skin crawlingly weird. No offense. This one I get has an iridescence that I can dig. And this is 2 of 9?
Yes.
How many is too many?
I'm gonna say 10.
Okay. Did you mean to have 9 or did they breed?
No, they haven't bred yet, as far as I know. But the tank is big and they are small, and they're not competitive. So I don't think they'll get crowded if they do reproduce.
The tank is big and millipedes are small, and the night is full of terror.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we need to get some names for these. If there are suggestions in the chat, throw them up there.
Yeah.
We have a Purple Ivory millipede, not from Texas, right? We'll call it, maybe that one's called Blue State.
Okay, that's good.
And then Texas Gold, which really sounds like a style of marijuana.
Yeah.
Also needs a name. Wow. That's pretty incredible. Danny, do you need someone to help you stop getting animals?
It's not a problem yet. They're all pretty low key, easy to care for.
I know that you're I think you're probably 3 animals away from maximum capacity.
Thank you.
I think depending on the animal. Now, if you were gonna get a raven, like Loki the Raven, the second greatest bird, I think that counts for 3.
Okay.
Because that's a big bird. That's a big bird and a big responsibility.
So this container in here has walking stick eggs in it, which
it has walking stick eggs in it.
Yeah.
So you're gonna hatch some walking sticks?
Yeah. Hopefully, we'll see.
Wow, there they both are now. Okay, so now I'm afraid you're out of the running for a raven. Because the raven takes up three Danny Pet slots.
They need a lot of care and attention anyway. I'm good with critters that are cool on their own. A little bit
more self-sufficient.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of what other tank animals you could get. Do you ever get an axolotl?
I think they're super cute and cool, but I think they're pretty finicky as well.
Oh, okay.
As far as the conditions of their tank.
You need something you can get 9 of, so if a couple of them go to millipede heaven, it's not a big deal.
I mean, there's always more cockroaches on the way.
No, I'm trying to think of what... They're on the way?
They're always on the way.
Oh, right, because of the breeding.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what other tank animal... We'll get some suggestions in the chat going as well. Right now, That gold one is cosplaying as Slimy from Sesame Street, says Candy Rose. That's true. That's absolutely true. It looks like Slimy.
Aw,
What about Thrillipede, aka Jeff?
I love it.
That's a good one. Worm Fun, aptly named, wants to know what kind of walking stick eggs.
Vietnamese.
Vietnamese?
Yes.
All right. And how are
Yeah.
those different from those Australian walking sticks that you traded for quails these many years ago?
Well, I think they just resemble different kinds of plants that are native to where they grow. So the Vietnamese ones, I don't know exactly what kind of tree they mimic,
Got
but
it.
they're long and skinny. The Australian ones were kind of stout and thorny looking.
Right. They're more like walking stumps.
Yeah.
Right. Sorry, Worm Fun. Danny already has hissing cockroaches. Try again.
Yeah, if anybody wants some, hit me up.
Twiggy would be an interesting name for a millipede. Sylvia. Sylvia is a pretty cool name for a millipede.
I used to have a rat named Sylvia.
Of course you did. Yeah, you could get some. You could get. What about? You don't have any rodents? Oh, aside from Eddie, of course. I don't know.
think he's
You
technically
seem
a
to.
rodent.
You seem to be a very good. Do a very good job figuring out what creepy animals you want to have around you next,
Yeah.
as well as what cute ones. So I trust you.
Thanks.
Thank you for sharing these with
Thank
us.
you.
I hope everything's okay as possible down there in Pittsburgh.
Pretty okay.
All right. We'll see you later, Danny. Thanks for being there.
All right. See ya.
Bye, Millipedes. The Texas Gold one could be Kevin Bacon in a Tremors homage. Yeah, they seem a little bit like, what were those creatures called in Tremors? The Bites? I don't remember. As the Tremors universe got larger, they actually gave them a name. Sorry, the Graboids. I knew it was something dumb. I like the Bites better. Here is Kimberly and an as yet unnamed dog.
Hi.
Hi, Kimberly, and as yet unnamed dog.
Yes, I just picked her up yesterday.
Wow, congratulations to you both.
Thanks.
Welcome to Get Your Pets.
Yes. I was
for-
on in 2020 with Gertie. You probably don't remember, but
It rings a bell, but
she-
that was a couple
He
years
died.
ago, and
Yeah,
I
yeah.
am not as bright as I used to be. Who was Gertie?
she was my previous dog. She was a little gray and white
Oh.
terrier mix. She was not doing well in most of 2020, and then she died in August. So
Unlike the rest of us who were we're
I
having
know,
the time of our
right?
lives.
yeah.
I'm very sad to
very
hear about
reflective
Gertie's
of,
death.
of the surroundings, but so I've been ready for another dog for longer than I expected, honestly. But
And you bit the trigger and got a dog, the thing that I
Yeah.
cannot do, it seems.
yep.
It's amazing. So tell me about this this dog. Plus, Greg in the chat wants to know: is she a bedhead terrier?
I
I
don't
think that's
know
a kind of
what
dog.
she is. If that's a real dog, she's she looks like a terrier mix to me, but she also is. Her paws are kind of big.
Yeah.
A little bigger than I was expecting to be. To be
Just
honest,
look at that
now.
complete surrender of the paw. Just like, yeah, I don't, go ahead, show him.
Yeah.
Show him. Who's that? John Hodgman? Yeah, I don't care. Show him the paws. I
Uh-huh.
don't care. Wow. Wait, what pronouns does this dog use? Did you say?
We believe she's a she-dog.
She's a she dog, and she's very sleepy.
Yes, but I think that's good. She was very stressed out in coming here yesterday.
Right.
So I'm hoping that her being sleepy is a sign of being more relaxed and not like so stressed that her body just has to shut down.
I hope so too. Where did she travel from, and where is she now?
I just got her from the city shelter,
Oh,
so didn't
come on,
have
roll
to
over.
travel very far.
Roll over.
Yeah, did
Are
she
you
not
about
roll
to?
over?
You're about to roll over. It's
You
okay.
want to roll over? No.
Oh. Almost so close. I'm getting some side eye there. Yeah, she's probably very exhausted. And you don't know what to name her yet, eh?
No, I have a list of names And
All
I
right.
I like. Oh, she almost did it again.
Almost did it. How about Almost Rolly? Have you considered that name? Almost Rolly?
Rolly.
Yeah.
I'll add it to the list.
Okay, that's a very diplomatic way of saying F off. I got you.
No.
I'll add that to the list. Sure, of course.
Yeah.
Tell
And,
me
I don't
more.
have any inanimate object names on the list though, so I haven't done my due diligence yet.
Well, I prefer a boring human name, like Don
Dawn.
or Dawn.
You know, I literally thought of Dawn when I was letting her out a couple hours ago. I thought of, what about Dawn? But I don't know if it'll work here.
T-Biscuit says that dog looks like a Bridget to me, or Lunchbox if you want to go inanimate. We've had a couple of Lunchboxes.
Yeah, I feel like Lunchbox is taken.
I think that it is too. I don't know about Bridget. Are you willing to share some of the names on your list? How long a list is it? 100, 700 names?
It's not that long. Let's see. Olive was on there.
Uh-huh.
Pepper.
All right, I'll put that on the list.
Eva.
Are you making this up as you go along? You don't have a list, do you? You're just making up names off the top of your head.
It's over on the table, and I don't want to get up because then I wouldn't be getting my pet.
I would allow you to go to get it from the table. Well, take a moment and grab it, and we'll add Caitlin and Capaldi on as well. Hey, Caitlin and Capaldi, welcome to Get Your Pets. My name is John Hodgman. This is Get Your Pets. If you're just joining us, this is the afternoon talk show where I, a person who used to be on actual television, now goes on the internet and interviews people's cats and dogs and other pets. Caitlin, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can, and I presume, Caitlin, you are the human, not
Yes.
the dog who is speaking to me telepathically.
No.
Okay, phew. And I take it Capaldi is named for the actor Peter Capaldi.
He is, actually. Yeah, so we got him when Peter Capaldi was coming in as the next Doctor.
Right.
So, yes, we wanted a
Oh.
Doctor Who name, and we were kind of throwing some around, and we were just like, Capaldi. Oh, okay, that kind of works.
That's kind of fun. So Capaldi's been around for a bit.
Yes, he'll be 7 next month.
About to see his third Doctor.
Yeah.
And where are you folks in the world? The TARDIS?
Yeah, well, the TARDIS happens to be parked in Madison, Wisconsin.
Fantastic. Oh, look at Heather. I mean, look at the other dog is going into her crate.
No, that optical illusion. The crate is over here, and I'm just trying to get her to see that she can go in, but she can come out, and now she's lying.
Now she's on her bed.
Yeah.
So Caitlin and Capaldi were talking to Kimberly and an as yet unnamed dog. Kimberly, did you get that list of names?
I did.
All right. What I'd like you to do is, and Caitlin, I know that you want to pet your dog because it's very, very, very cute. But I'm going to ask you to do not manipulate your dog in any way. Kimberly, I'd like you to read the list of names, and we're going to study Capaldi's face to see which one, if any, Capaldi reacts to, and which ones Capaldi thinks should just stay on the list. Is that acceptable to you? This is non-binding for you, Kimberly.
Okay.
You're just reading some names to a dog.
Okay.
All right. Let's take a look, and
All right.
you can perform it however you like.
All right. Ivy.
I see no reaction.
Georgie. Yes, that's for George Harrison.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that makes any difference. Charlotte.
Oh, Georgie is for George Harrison?
Yes.
Hang on. Capaldi is saying more into Ringo. Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Surprising. All right. Bonnie. You know what? I've already removed Bonnie from the list.
Oh,
It-
okay.
It's
Well,
on the list, but
there was no reaction from
it's
Capaldi
not-
there.
anymore.
Yeah.
Pepper and Olive, which you have already said can remain on the list.
Right. Pepper
Yes.
and Olive. I see no
Yeah.
reaction. No reaction
Okay.
so far.
Clementine.
Hang on. Capaldi. Clementine. Nope. Nothing there.
Abby.
Capaldi. Abby. Nothing.
Eva?
Capaldi, Eva, as in Eva Green, the actress.
Sure.
Yeah, you like Eva Green? No, nothing. Caitlin, maybe you better manipulate your dog.
I mean, is now the time to tell you that I just have my earbuds in and he can't hear any of
Oh,
these?
he can't hear anything? Oh, hang on. Yeah, we got to take out the earbuds. Put them next to Capaldi's ears. Okay, back to the top. Back to the top, Kimberly. There we go.
Hey, Capaldi. Ivy. Georgie, for George Harrison. Charlotte. Oh, see.
That's something. That's a reaction.
Yeah.
Charlotte, is that a good or a bad?
We'll just note head down on Charlotte.
Okay. Aoife. Pepper. Olive.
Oh,
Oh,
Clementine. Abby. Penny.
oh, okay.
Eva.
As in Eva Green.
Right.
As in Eva Green, Capaldi. You know the actress Eva Green from Penny Dreadful? Okay, I had nothing, I guess.
Maddie and Ebby.
Those last two kind of rolled together. No, she definitely said no to those.
Okay.
I think it was like Olive
yeah.
and Penny, right? Not that you need to let another dog decide how to name your dog, but I definitely felt, Caitlin, what do you think? We felt like we got reactions on Olive and Penny. How do you interpret your dog's reactions to these names?
I mean, I would lean towards Olive. It seemed like he kind of had a visceral reaction to that in a positive way. Does that make sense?
Kimberly, how do you? I'm not going to ask you to name the dog today. How do you feel about Olive? If you know, I know it's on the list, but do you appreciate the affirmative support from a dog for Olive, or do you kind of feel like I just didn't like that one?
No, I do. That was always one of my top ones.
Wow. Capaldi, thanks for your input. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, I hope that we find out. I'm going to be doing Get Your Pets Fridays. Today I'm doing it Wednesday because this Friday I'm traveling. But Friday next, the one after that, on through June the 3rd. That will be the last Friday I'll do it for this season of Get Your Pets. And then who knows when the future. So I hope that you will check back in with us when you've decided upon a name.
Yes, I'd love to.
And it will be fine if that name is not. It would be fine if that name is not Eva Green.
Okay.
That would be acceptable. Any name would be acceptable, but I will deal with it if it is not Eva Green.
All right.
Now, could you please put your phone, and that is to say me, into that crate? Because I want to see what it feels like to be in there.
I don't know how to do that. Like, just
No, that's it. Just put it in there.
I don't know where to lean the phone up against.
How about the other way around so I can see the unnamed dog? Yeah.
That's a smart idea. Oh,
Hi. Hi. Eva Green. Eva Green.
Green?
Olive. I don't know. We'll find out eventually.
Yeah.
Thank you. This is very comforting to be in the crate. I can understand why dogs like to be in the crate.
Well, please tell her that because she's not convinced yet.
Okay. It was great to talk to you, Kimberly, and as yet unnamed dog. We'll check in with you again. Stand by, Caitlin and Capaldi. I just want to say we've got some votes for the names of the Millipedes, Danny's Millipedes. Millie, Vanilli, Silly, Billy, Tilly, Dilly, Killy, Lily, and Dr. Leg. I think that's pretty good. Dr. Leg. I like Dr. Leg. Capaldi seems like, I'm sorry, is Capaldi a he, she, they? What's up?
A he.
Seems like he's ready to really just crash out for the afternoon at this point.
Yeah, this is what he usually does, but
I don't think he's going to finish his revisions on his script today, is my feeling. I think that Capaldi and I have that in common.
yeah, he's just glad that there's a lap to sit on. That's what he's around for.
What sort of dog is Capaldi?
He's a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel.
I knew it was a Cav King Cha Span. I have to remember these dog breeds because I had a feeling I couldn't remember what it was, but I knew it was a very long and regal sounding title.
Mm-hmm.
Cav King Cha Span. Terror. Forgot about the terror part. Yeah, wonderful. Have a wonderful nap, Capaldi. Look, here's what's going to happen for your afternoon. Just relax. You're not going to finish those. You're not going to finish those revisions to your script, and it's not going to be the end of the world. Not today, anyway. You've got a big morning tomorrow. You've got to drive to New Haven. Oh, wait a minute. I'm confused. I'm looking into Capaldi's eyes, and all of a sudden, I think I'm the new doctor. I'm wonderful to meet you. Have a good nap. I'm going to talk now to Neil and Figment. See you later, Caitlin Capaldi. Hi, Neil and Figment.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Good.
Let me
That
just
must
get-
be Figment up on the Figment up on the lizard shelf.
This is Figment,
Wow.
who is a bearded dragon.
Right. What a beautiful gold. You know what I call what kind of bearded dragon I call that? I call that a Texas gold.
That sounds about right.
It was a very,
I don't
now,
know what she is.
I think she's a bearded dragon. Pull her back a little bit because the autofocus can't. Yeah. Oh, that's good. There you go. Perfect. How old is she and how long have you had her?
She's about a year old.
Right.
We've had her since last June, I think.
Right. And
Funny story is we
Yeah.
were told she was a boy, but we found out she is a girl this week.
you found out because she laid eggs or something?
No, she didn't lay eggs. She was not eating, so we took her to the vet, and they did the thing they do, which
Right.
somehow they sexed her.
To sex the lizard.
Yep.
Which was the name of my album when I was first trying to be a singer-songwriter.
I would buy that.
If I remember correctly, the story of you getting Figment is that you were working on the construction site and you had taken off your white hard hat to have your lunch on top of a girder on a skyscraper, and you were eating out of your lunch pail, and when you went to put your hard hat back on, there was a golden bearded dragon inside of it.
That's exactly right.
That's what I
I'm
thought.
surprised the tail has reached your ears.
Yeah. Oh,
But,
speaking
yeah.
of tails, can a bearded dragon lose their tail and regenerate their tail?
Not as far as I'm aware.
Well, let's not test it to find out.
They can lose their tails. There's something called tail rot that happens to bearded dragons if they don't get enough
man.
calcium. But they don't grow back.
I just got better from watching those millipedes dig into Danny's armpit, and now you're going to bring up tail rot?
Sorry.
Wow. Well, so no, that's not how you got Figment. How did Figment come into your life?
We actually got her from a breeder.
Oh, okay. So
there
you
are
set
people
out
who
in life.
breed these.
You set out one day and said, "I'm going to get myself a bearded dragon."
Yeah.
Right. I'm off to get a bearded dragon. Ha 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 ha.
They're actually very good pets. You wouldn't think so, but they have personality.
Yeah.
Despite their lack of a brainstem or whatever it is they don't have, because they got a lizard brain, right? So,
Right.
but they appear to be very affectionate.
I think I think people say that they are. They actually bond, right?
And they're playful, right? They'll chase after things. And people like them. We like her.
What does she chase after?
She doesn't really chase. Some people say they do.
Mhm.
She has not really.
You just said it. What do you mean, some people?
Many people say.
Oh, okay. What kind
All
of
the
game?
best people.
What
say.
kind of games do you play with her? Mind games?
Chase the.
You just said she
roach?
doesn't chase.
She chases.
You're playing mind games with me.
She chases bugs. It's not exactly the same as chasing like a ball or something. But
No, of course. I mean, yeah, she's a predator, right? She wants the
yeah,
bugs in her
absolutely.
mouth. To
Carnivore.
Eat 'em.
Yeah,
Yeah, of course.
But they also eat vegetables. You don't really chase vegetables. So,
That's true. Show me her shelf.
all right.
Nice.
Oh, it's falling down a little bit.
Uh-oh.
This is actually marketed as a cat perch.
Really?
But,
It's marketed to cats, not bearded dragons? You think there's a
It's actually
slightly bigger
marketed
market?
to people, but
Right.
but yeah, cats supposedly. But it works for her.
That's great. What is she looking out over? What part of the world are you in? What is her view?
We're in Marietta, Georgia, which is just
Marietta, Georgia.
northwest of Atlanta.
Fantastic. Who's going to be your new governor, do you think?
Oh, I hope it's Stacey Abrams.
I hope so too.
She has my vote.
Well, I'm sure she would enjoy more than your vote. She wants all your money, which you should give her, and your time. You should
She's
do
had
phone
some
banking.
of my money.
I know. I'm not trying to pressure you specifically. I'm just saying I am looking towards the midterms and thinking to myself, well, I got to gear up. I got to start phone banking again. I got to start getting engaged. The time is now. Probably the time was 5 months ago. Never more important than now.
And we also have Raphael Warnock, who's running for re-election.
That's right. He's running for re-election. What do you think his chances are?
Well, he's running against Herschel Walker, former football star and liar.
Doesn't show up to debates, is what I hear.
That's correct so far.
Right.
Yeah.
Doesn't show up to debates.
So we'll see. I think he's got a decent chance, but we'll see.
Yeah, I think so too. I hope so. Fingers crossed. Thanks for holding it down there in Marietta, Georgia. It's
doing our best.
Yeah, I appreciate blue state voters in red states, especially now. It's not easy. That's right. I'm talking about politics on Get Your Pets. That's what I can do. It's my Twitch stream. I can do what I want.
By the way, John, I have to say, the first time in my life, in the last election, I have all my elected officials are Democrats.
Wow.
It's never happened before in my life.
Wowee. Are you a native of Georgia?
I am not.
So you've moved, but this is the first time in your life that all of your elected officials are Democrats.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you enjoyed it while it lasted.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
I'm gonna add on Lori and Pez and Angus. I'm gonna say bye to Neil and Figment. Great to see you guys.
Bye.
Take care.
Hello.
Hi, Lori and Pez and Angus the corgis.
Yes, hello. Let me switch so you're looking at them instead of me.
Thank you. You're terrific, but I want to see some dogs.
Yes. It's been a while since we talked. I'm so excited. I think Pez has been on a few times before.
That's right. I remember.
And just a couple months ago, we rescued little Angus there. He's the darker tricolored one.
Wow.
Yeah, he got quote unquote found in a parking lot, a Target parking lot locally, and ended up at the animal shelter. We think somebody, you
think someone stole him?
Corgis are. No,
Oh.
I think somebody. No, that would be a much more interesting story. I think that someone. People underestimate corgis are a herding breed, so they are bossy and they are very loud. They talk a lot. They bark a lot. And he acted like an apartment dog. So
right.
I think somebody said, I can't handle this.
Whoop. I think that Lori got herded right out of the stream. I think Angus was just like, no, this is done. Greg has some trivia questions. All right, Greg, let's do some trivia and let's bring in an old friend. Here's Alex and Scout. Hi, Alex.
How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Doing pretty well. It's great to see you.
It's nice to see you as well. How's Scout doing?
He's doing pretty good. I need to find him. I was working in my office. I've been working at home every other week. Oh, here he is.
And we've got Lori and the corgis.
We're back. Sorry,
Oh,
I hit the button and lost you.
That's okay. We're all here together now. And we're going to do some head-to-head pet trivia, if you're into it, Lori.
Okay, sounds great.
It's not just pets. It's all kinds of animals. Some animals are not pets. We've got Scout and Ruffles, but behind every great Ruffles is a great quiz master named Greg. Quiz Master Greg.
Hey,
do you have a question?
Yes, we So keep in mind the animals you've seen today as you consider these questions.
All right. So keep in mind the animals we've seen today. And
I'm in trouble. I came in late, so we'll see how I do.
We'll see how we do. I'm just gonna say, the word for the day is armpit millipede. Armpit millipede.
Oh, I'm frightened.
That's the phrase of the day.
All right.
And because Scout and Angus and Pez probably do not speak English,
No.
Their people are going to be their proxies in this
Okay.
battle of wits. If you
All right.
if you think you know the answer to the question, buzz in by imitating your dog. Buzz in by imitating your
okay.
dog. So, Lori,
All right.
what would that sound like for you? Great. And Alex, what would Scout sound like?
Woof, woof.
Great. Perfect. And I, of course, if I will just be the judge. Greg, take it away. What is question number 1?
All right, here we go. One of the earliest names for a bicycle was what 10-letter term derived from the Latin for fast foot, which describes any human-powered land vehicle with one or more wheels.
Woof, woof.
I believe I heard Scout first. Alex, what is Scout's answer?
He just whispered to me and said the answer is velocipede.
Velocipede. Is that
That
correct,
is-
Greg?
That is correct. Ruffles
That
have
is
a treat. There we go.
Well, Ruffles gets a treat for every correct answer.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem
Oh
fair.
no.
All right, that's 1 for Scout and Alex. Pez and Angus.
Oh.
I'm sorry
yeah,
about that,
they're
Lori.
not even paying attention.
Yeah, we were talking about millipedes quite a bit there, so that was, I guess, a
Yeah.
reference from millipedes. Greg, what's another question for these nice dogs?
Here we go. This one, between her roles on Ugly Betty and Superstore, America Ferrara reprised her role as teenage adventurer Astrid in the TV adaptation of what high-flying DreamWorks film franchise?
I do not know the answer to this.
I-
Scout? Pez?
Oh, hell no.
Angus?
Wow. I know.
We're
I
more
know
of
the
a
2
Pixar
shows they
family,
mentioned.
so
Would you repeat the question, please, Greg?
Yeah, between her roles on Ugly Betty and Superstore, America Ferrara reprised her role as teenage adventurer Astrid in the TV adaptation of what high-flying DreamWorks film franchise?
I'm afraid I do not know the answer.
I have no idea either. The dogs have, Peds and Angus have no idea either.
Well,
I'll-
Ruffles gets a treat anyway. What's the answer?
That was How to Train Your Dragon. Yeah, plausible
How to Train
deniability.
Your
Got that in the
Dragon.
chat. Yeah.
Oh,
Ah.
man. As soon as you said it, I was like, oh, yeah.
The dragons were arguably the pets, but really they were more the companions.
Mhm.
They had a
Sure.
parasocial relationship. One more. Let's do a 1 or 2 more.
Sure. Let's see. We got According to Amazon, the first author to sell 1 million ebooks on their Kindle service did so in 2010, 6 years after his own death. What series did he write?
And has to be animal related, I presume.
Yes, and related to animals we've seen today.
Related to so we've seen armpit millipedes.
Yep.
We've definitely seen.
Arf, arf.
Go ahead, Lori.
James Harriet, All Creatures Great and Small.
Ooh, that's a
terrific question. Terrific answer.
It's a good guess, but no, I'm afraid that this is it's a fiction series. It's a novel series.
Oh.
Scout, you want to try to
okay.
steal it?
he's not much of a reader.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they also
Fiction.
weren't born in 2010.
What's Scout's favorite TV show? If it's your favorite TV show, that's fine. I presume it's Scout's.
I think lately he's been really into the new David Simon series on HBO.
Oh, all right. Is that what it's called? The new David Simon series?
It's called We Own This City.
We Own This City. And Lori, I'm going to take a guess with Pez and Angus.
Oh, what they like? They like
Yeah.
watching Dick Town very much.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. That's wonderful. Well, we'll take a little break now for our sponsor. Sorry, we'll take a little break now for our...
You're John Hodgman, boy detective. You were a big deal. What happened to you?
They hired me to find more grown-up clients.
Grubby! Horrible! Musical!
We're here to solve your mystery. I hope you can.
I'm a shark now. But where's the human interest?
You kidding me? These guys are so human, it's pathetic.
Oh.
Promise me you won't use this?
That's going to happen anytime anyone mentions Dicktown. So be warned.
Fair warning.
Be warned. We lost Lori.
Scout.
So
Oh
let's
my
see.
goodness.
Let's see if Andrea and Pacey can steal a question away. Hi, Andrea and Pacey. Welcome to Get Your Pets. My name's John Hodgman. I'm here with pets Ruffles, Scout, and now Pacey, the dog. I presume Pacey is the dog that I'm seeing in my screen right now.
Pacey is the dog you're seeing in your screen right now.
And when Pacey barks, how does Pacey go? Moo moo, ba ba, or what?
He sings like a little pigeon, actually.
What does it sound like?
He sounds like, Pacey, will you sing a song? Pacey, sing song? No?
Well, you made that noise.
Yeah, that's what he sounds like too, though, I swear. He's very shy.
My dog sounds like someone talking with their mouth closed. Hey, doggy, do your thing. The dog.
Wow, that's fascinating.
Crazy, right?
Yeah. What kind of breed is that?
Imaginary invisible King Charles Cavalier Spaniel Rex.
Very rare.
Yeah. Pacey looks like a wonderful dog. Where are we finding you in the world?
I'm technically in Philly right now, but we live in Jersey.
You're just taking a little day trip to Philadelphia.
I'm at my studio actually, but yeah.
What are you making your studs?
Podcasts and music, and do a little bit of everything.
What's the name of your podcast?
One of them is South Jersey is also the world. It's part of Chris Gethard's New Jersey is the world.
Wow.
And then I also do Left of the Dial, which is an indie music podcast.
That all sounds very, very good. And none of them promote conspiracy theories.
Never.
Okay.
We would never.
All right. Well, what we're rounding up a little pet/animal trivia contest here. I don't know if you've been following along at home. Okay.
Do you have the steel ready, Andrea?
I don't. I didn't want to Google it and cheat, so I have no idea.
I don't even remember what the last question was. What was it again?
According to Amazon, the first author to sell 1 million ebooks on the Kindle service did so in 2010, 6 years after his own death. What series did he write? And that was the Girl with the Dragon Tattoo series.
Girl with the Dragon. Is the theme here fictional pets?
No, we had a bearded dragon, so I just pulled some dragon questions from the archive.
Oh, okay, I got you. I didn't even connect it. I didn't mean to forget about Figment. All right, do you have another one, Greg?
Yeah, I've got one here. Let's see. I like that. That one's probably a little tough. Here we go.
And remember, Laura, and remember, Andrea, if you want to buzz in with the answer, go. Yeah, perfect.
I got it.
All right, here we go. What is the most? We're going to stick with books here, maybe to our peril. We'll see. What is the most popular novel in the Crane Iron Pentalogy by Wang Dulu, which also includes such novels as Precious Sword, Golden Hairpin, that's all one title, and Iron Knight, Silver Vase.
I have a guess. I have an educated guess. What about Scout? Go ahead, Scout.
He thinks that it might be Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Is it Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon?
That's right. Ruffles got the treat for it. Nice work.
Cool. That's 2 for Scout, 0 for Pez, 0 for Angus, and now 0 for Pacey. I'm really sorry about this.
Get it together.
No, Pacey's doing great, and I can see. Just take a quick peek. Yep.
We're back.
Pez and Angus are still guarding that door.
They want out.
I think their favorite. You said their favorite shows are dictated. I think Pez's favorite show is the reboot of All Creatures Great and Small, and I think that Angus likes The Expanse. Okay, Lori, we'll check in with you in a second. All right, here we go. Lori, you want to try again for a point?
Oh no. Well, yeah, sure.
All right, here you are.
Is it about books again? Because I'm gonna be.
This one's about books, and we're gonna add Carrie and Brock Samson as well.
Oh my gosh, we're on Samson.
Okay, how does Samson go? Does he go meow meow?
No, he just whines. He goes.
Okay, good. If you think you know the answer to this question, buzz in by making the sound of your dog. In the case of Samson, it's. In the case of Scout, it's. In the case of Pacey, it's. In the case of Angus and Pez, it's arf arf. All right, Greg.
Okay.
This one's for all the Millipedes.
This one is not about books. It might be the most challenging, but this is from a roundabout T. How do you say black dragon in Chinese? In Mandarin, I should specify.
Whoa. Next question, please.
Yeah.
That's
These dogs are Welsh.
Yeah. That's one you either know it or you don't. How do you say
Yeah.
it? Oolong?
That's oolong, yeah.
Oh,
Oolong.
I guessed it. Interesting.
Yeah, you nailed it. You had it.
Okay. I spared you all.
We'll take a different direction on the pet we saw earlier. Abraham Lincoln was the country's first bearded president. Who was the second?
Oh, because of bearded dragons.
Oof, oof.
Oh, Scout is going to run away with it. Scout's making a meal of it, and he's not even awake. All right, go ahead, Scout.
He thinks it's Ulysses S. Grant.
Is the answer Ulysses S. Grant?
Scout thinks correctly. Nice job,
Wow,
Scout.
and Ruffles
Scout
gets a treat. All right.
Yeah, Ruffles turns 17 tomorrow, so he just gets treats kind of whenever.
Oh, yeah, for heaven's sake. Do you have one more? I want to give one of these dogs a chance to win.
Yeah, sure. We'll stick with the bearded theme. The word muckluck comes from the Yupik word for the bearded variety of what mammal, whose hide was traditionally used to make them?
Muckluck.
Arf, arf.
Go ahead, Peasant Angus.
Buffalo?
Is the answer buffalo?
It is not buffalo, I'm afraid.
Oh.
Anyone else have a
Try to steal
seal?
that? I know. Look how sad these dogs are. Do you have any easier questions?
What else has beard?
Yeah.
I'm gonna think of one. Excuse me. Sorry, Greg.
Okay.
I want to give Ruffles a chance to play.
Yeah. I'm ready. Yeah.
I know. Here it comes. This one is going to be a speed round. You better be ready to bark or. In both versions of All Creatures Great and Small that have aired, what is the name? I don't know the breed of this dog. What is the name of the toy lap dog? Go ahead.
Tricky Woo.
Tricky Woo is the answer I was looking for. Correct. Tricky Woo.
Too fast for me.
40-year-old book, and I'm good.
Yeah. All right. In the new version, because they made a TV show of All Creatures Great and Small in the 70s, co-starring Peter Davison, the Fifth Doctor, before he was Doctor Who. In the new version that they just came out with, Tricky Woo's owner, Madame Pomfrey, is it? Pumphrey. Tricky Woo's owner is played by a very, very famous actress in one of her very last roles, and they had to recast her for the second season. Who played Tricky Woo's owner in the new season, in the new version of All Creatures Great and Small? I'll give you a hint. She is also in the TV show Detectorists as the mother of the love interest. And I'll give you another hint. She was also in Game of Thrones. And I'll give you another hint. She's one of the greatest English actresses of all time. Anybody? No, Scout. No, bad dog.
Have no idea.
What is your guess, Scout?
His guess was the actress who played
What was that?
the
noise?
matriarch of the Tyrell family.
Right, but what is her,
that's
that is
Ruffles.
absolutely correct. But
That's
what is her
Ruffles'
name? But what is her
noise.
name,
I got
Scout?
her name.
It slipped his. He can't remember what her name is.
Okay, Ruffles. Whoa. I know you're 17 years old. What is your answer, Ruffles?
That's Diana Rigg.
Diana Rigg is the correct answer. The correct answer. Please, madam. Mrs. Pumphrey.
Good job, Ruffles. Get a treat.
Andrea, what is Pacey's favorite trivia category?
It is probably either things about Jersey or maybe the Animorphs, which is an animal series.
I know Animorphs very well.
Oh, okay.
I don't think they were represented by Writers House where I worked, but we represented those kinds of books, so we had them at least as research. They may have been represented by Writers House. Anyway, I'll ask you a question about pets of New Jersey.
Okay. Listen up, kids.
What kind of animal, well known to denizens of the Jersey Shore, is Lucy?
Oh, yeah, it's just...
That's fine.
She's an elephant.
She's an elephant, a giant.
That was a gimme.
Look,
Thank you.
I'm trying to make some dogs happy here.
Yeah, he's
Look, Pacey was
he's
upset.
thrilled now.
Okay, so there we go. That is the giant elephant that you can get into and walk around in. It's not a stuffed elephant. It's a sculpture of an elephant.
Mm-hmm.
And you can climb all the way up to the top to the howdah.
And they occasionally rent it out for like an Airbnb once in a great while.
Oh, do they really?
Mm-hmm.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
The last time I toured that elephant, the tour guide got a little fussy because someone wasn't paying attention and he accused us all of not deserving to walk around in an elephant sculpture.
It's a great honor. I understand.
Yeah. All right, Carrie and Samson. What is
Hello.
Samson's favorite trivia category?
Oh, that's a good one. Probably food.
I don't want to do one that is pets and food because it gets into some dark territory.
Oh God.
You know what I mean?
I did not think about that.
What kind of dog is Samson again?
He is a hound mix.
He's a hound mix.
Yeah.
Hang on a second. I've got an idea for one. But if Samson doesn't have a favorite category for trivia, what do you think his human's favorite category for trivia would be?
Mine is probably geography.
Geography and pets. Okay.
I've kind of got one on this.
All right.
Yeah.
Here comes Greg with one.
There are only 2 known species of venomous lizard.
Yes, I know. What's the question? That seems like an
Is this
answer.
like Jeopardy where we have to answer with a question?
What is?
All right. Obviously, Ruffles and Greg have decided to go take a nap together. There is what famous rock song made more famous by a different legendary rock and roll performer was actually originated by and arguably stolen from Big Mama Thornton?
Woof. Woof.
No, Scout.
Oh.
No. This is for Brock Samson.
Oh,
Brock,
sorry.
Brock Samson is a hound dog, correct?
He is.
Is he anything but a hound dog?
Is the answer hound dog? Really? I had no idea that was stolen, huh?
Well, covered, but I mean, it was a white guy covering a black R&B song and bringing it to a much wider audience. So, yeah,
Unheard of.
Hey, Greg and Ruffles, I hope you're okay.
Ooh.
And I'm going to carry you a geography one as well, right?
Oh. Perfect. Oh, hey, buddy.
What area of geography do you particularly like?
Oh gosh, I'm not sure. Huh?
United States geography?
Oh, that is where we're located. Huh?
Where are you in the United States?
Oh, we're in Madison, Wisconsin.
Madison, Wisconsin. Okay. I'll ask you this one. Hang on. Trying to think of Madison geography. This is a Great Lakes state, so I've been doing a lot of Great Lakes coverage lately.
Are you going to ask me how to pronounce Mackinac?
Yeah, wow. Okay, you got me.
Oh, sorry.
Wow. Okay, here's the trivia question. Of all the Great Lakes states in the United States, which one has the biggest chip on its shoulder about pronunciation of things?
Definitely Wisconsin.
Definitely Wisconsin.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. That's a win for Brock Samson. That's a win for Brock Samson. That is a win for Alex and Scout. That's a win for Andrea and Pacey.
It's because we eat a lot of cheese.
For Lori and Pez and Angus. It's a win for all of our pets. This has been Get Your Pets. Thank you, everybody. I'll be back on Friday, a week from this Friday. So that would be Friday the 20th of May. Oh my gosh, the time is going quickly by. Quickly by. 3 p.m. on Friday. I will be joining you again for another Get Your Pets. Thank you so much for being here. My name is John Hodgman. If you like, you can check out Dicktown at bit.ly/Dicktown. I judge John Hodgman every week at the Maximum Fun Network on Wednesdays, and Get Your Pets when I get around to getting your pets. I'm doing it every Friday until June the 3rd, including June the 3rd, and then we'll take a break. So I hope to see you again. Thanks so much for being there. And it was, and Greg is answering the question that I knew. It was Gila Monster. If you like trivia questions from Greg, join them on Twitch at 8 p.m. Central on Thursday. The account is Trivia Mafia. It's a lot of fun over there. All right, thanks everybody. We'll talk to you next time on Get Your Pets. Get Your Pets. Bye.